Want to learn how to beat premature ejaculation? Well, in this video, I'm going to share one simple trick that has helped so many men in my program and enabled them to start truly enjoying their sex lives again. Trust me, guys, you're not going to want to miss this one. Hey guys, I'm Alex Grendy, a men's sex coach here to help you overcome performance anxiety in the bedroom and become the best lover you can be. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you can stay up to date with all of my new videos. Subscribing to my channel helps YouTube put my videos in front of more people. That way we can help more men and women have amazing sex lives. So thank you for that. Also, be sure to click the link in the description to get my free training on how you can last as long as you want in the bedroom and pleasure any woman in ways she'll never forget. Okay, so let's jump into this video. How to beat premature ejaculation and one simple trick to get started. It is reported that up to 30% of men experience premature ejaculation, and in my opinion, that number could actually be much higher. The reason is men who experience premature ejaculation often suffer in silence and never actually share what they're going through. Because there's so much shame and embarrassment around this issue, this is something they feel like they can't share with anyone else. And for me, almost every single time I get on the phone with someone who's interested in working with me, they share that I'm the first person they ever told that they're experiencing premature ejaculation. Now, this means that so many men, between 30 and 50% of all men, are carrying this shame and guilt around experiencing premature ejaculation and trying to hide it. And this takes such a huge toll on our mental health. This can mean constantly worrying and having anxiety around intimacy, avoiding sex, and not going after the women we truly desire. Now, this shame and guilt and all the hiding, not only does this have a huge toll on our mental health, but this also gets stored as tension in the body. This can be seen in our breath pattern. It can be seen in how much stress and anxiety we're experiencing, constantly being in that fight or flight stress response, and as a really tight and constricted body. So what is a way that we can help open this up and finally overcome premature ejaculation? Well, there is one very simple thing that you can do, and that is open up about it and tell your partner what you're experiencing. I know this can seem like the last thing you would ever want to do, but this one action can have a huge impact on you finally overcoming premature ejaculation and removing all the pressure and anxiety around sex. You see, when you open up and you open your heart to your partner and share your biggest fears, your biggest insecurities around sex, then you open up the possibility to release all of that pressure, to release all of that shame and guilt and fear, and you can finally allow yourself to be accepted and seen for who you truly are. The truth is, most people deal with performance anxiety in the bedroom at some point in their lives, whether you're a man or a woman. So this is nothing to be ashamed of. Nobody teaches us this stuff. It is more than likely that your partner has experienced some performance anxiety as well, or has some sort of insecurity with her body. And opening up to her is a way as a man to lead and show that it's okay to share this, and it gives her an opportunity to share what she's experiencing as well. When you have this type of conversation, this can make sex so much lighter. Release all that pressure, release all that performance mindset, and instead make it so much more safe and pleasurable. Now I just want to share an example of one of the men in my program and what he's experiencing since he shared about what he is feeling with his partner. Just for a little backstory, he's in his 40s, he has 2 kids, and he's been experiencing premature ejaculation for a while, and as a result, he's been avoiding sex and intimacy with his wife more often than not, because he really didn't want to face the embarrassment of finishing too quickly. It just makes him feel too much disappointment, and he really wanted to avoid that. Finally, he opened up to his wife and shared that he was doing my program and that he was working on fixing his premature ejaculation and all of the fear that he had around it and sex with his partner. And he was completely shocked to hear that she was actually really satisfied with their sex. And that she said that even though he goes a little bit quicker, it's not something that bothers her, and she's actually really, really satisfied. When she could see how much he was going through, she realized like, wow, this is something that's definitely bothering you so much more than it's bothering me, and it's nothing you should be worried about. She still felt satisfied with their sex life, even though he felt like he was failing miserably. So once he finally opened up and learned all of this, there was a huge weight off of his shoulders. And also a big confidence boost knowing that his wife actually really enjoyed their sex. So there's now no pressure at all for him to try to perform. And the best part is, he said that after he opened up and they opened this conversation around their sex, they have had sex more times in the last 2 weeks than they have in the last 2 years combined. This is such an epic story and only one example. And I remind men all the time of what can happen when you open your heart, you face your fears and speak your truth, even if it's so scary. And the truth is, it takes courage and bravery to open your heart to someone. But it can be the most rewarding thing that you ever do with your partner, whether you're in a long-term relationship or just started seeing someone casually. You see, when you release that shame and guilt around premature ejaculation, you give yourself the opportunity to release it and overcome it for good. Now, what I shared is one extremely important method to get started in beating premature ejaculation for good. But there are a lot of other practices that you can do to fully master your sexual energy and gain complete confidence and control in the bedroom. So if you're a man who's currently experiencing premature ejaculation and is looking for a solution to overcome it for good, click the link below in the description to get my free training on how you can last as long as you want in the bedroom and pleasure any woman in ways she'll never forget. I hope this video was of value to you, and if it was, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. Have you ever shared with a partner that you're experiencing premature ejaculation, or do you always try to hide it? I would love to hear from you in the comments section below, and please feel free to suggest topics for new videos. I'm Alex Grendy from Superior Lovers, and I'll see you around.